Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffrey Morrison. Today we're going to do a whip and chat with Diamond Art Club's So Many Books, So Little Time by Randall Spangler. Alright, we're around here. Yeah. Square drill, 22 inches by 43 inches, 56 centimeters by 109 centimeters. 53 colors, including 2 ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis, and they're an iridescent coated type of drill that sparkles a little brighter than that of regular drills. Anything under color code or DMC code 150 is considered an AB from Diamond Art Club. Alright, how's it going? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Normally I'd be at work, it's my short week, but I switched shifts with a coworker, so I will be going in on Saturday to take over their shift. So there you go. So I have today off, so we'll hang out. Awesome, eh? Yeah, birds. Nailed it. Okay, so 644, this dot. We'll fill in. Start with the cat's tail over here. I think I was working on the pocket watch before, but I'll just go back up there when you get to that, when I get that far. So hopefully your crafting and other hobbies are going well. Yeah, I'll just see how many whip and chats I can slide in today. I do have tomorrow off as well, because I already worked my shifts for the week at McDonald's, so I part-time. So alright. Let's hang out for a bit. Yeah. See if I can get this section filled in maybe. And move forward to the center of the stopwatch in the next section, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Just hang out. Have a good time. Yeah, Kat and I were having so much fun this morning. His food dish was empty, and we just feed him morning, lunchtime, and supper when we eat. So he had eaten every single kibble in his food dish, and he was just going postal. So yeah, had to contend with that this morning. Then I usually eat lunch around 11. Yeah, just suddenly shifted to that time to eat lunch, so I gave him a scoop of food and he was content. I think that's what he wanted the whole entire time, but yeah, we just because his food dish is empty doesn't mean we just keep it full. Nah. If he chooses to chomp down his food, then he's got to wait until later, even if he's being a royal pain. So yeah, not overfeeding my cat. It's not good for him. I won't give my cat diabetes. Make him overweight or whatever. I know veterinarian, but yeah, cat overeating. But probably normal for animals or pets not to eat for a day or so. I think our Siberian Husky that we had, yeah, didn't eat for a day or so. Drank water, I'm sure, but she didn't eat every day. I'm sure that's just a normal instinct thing. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Yeah, Tread. So, Cat was just getting up on the TV stand and trying to get my attention, obviously, but I'm not feeding you. It's not even close to 11 yet, so this went on for a couple hours. He was just meowing in the hallway and just like a low yowling, basically. And he had the zoomies, so I don't know if it was part zoomies or what was going on with my cat. He was just losing it. And I just went and told my mom, hey, don't fall for it, I already fed the cat. The cat was trying to pull a fast one on anybody that would believe him. We usually let each other know when we fed the cat, so we don't get into this, yeah, somebody accidentally feeding the cat again. It's probably his plan all along. Yeah, so I guess Congress passed a bill to possibly ban TikTok in the US. Yeah, I think people are just heard the words ban TikTok and then, yeah, just was like TikTok shutting down. If the bill does get signed by President Joe Biden, U.S. President, China would have 6 months. The company that has shares in TikTok, whatever that company is in China, would have 6 months to sell its shares of the company, of TikTok, to a buyer that is approved by the American government. If that doesn't occur, then TikTok will be shut down in the US or banned in the US and probably up here in Canada because, yeah, Canada would usually follow suit. This is based upon national security worries in the US. So, because of it being Chinese software, like an app. So, partially correct that TikTok could be banned, but after 6 months after the bill does get signed, yeah, China would have to fail selling its shares to a buyer to keep TikTok going before TikTok gets banned or no longer available in the App Store. I think that's how it's going. I heard that on MSNBC News, so last night. So it is a point of conversation in the media, so yeah, it's quite the influential app, and yeah, just like YouTube here, it's how a lot of people get information and news. TikTok, yeah, you can learn a lot in like 5 minutes of just watching shorts and stuff. TikToks, so it's pretty strong in the newer generations. And yeah, MSNBC's angle was that it helped engage young voters for the US election this year. Yeah, just for like political election voting stuff. Yeah, it encouraged young voters. That's how they engage. So yeah, so that's big news, and yeah, and quite a chunk of people are worried about it, for sure. Yeah, it's weird how American politics works for like a social media kind of app that millions of people use. The Senate reacts to that faster than that of choosing a head speaker of the House. Sorry if I have that wrong. It took like 18 votes to get a new Speaker of the House in to the American Senate. Yeah, somebody was mentioning that on TikTok. Compared to an overwhelming agreement to ban TikTok. Yeah, there were just like no nays for that vote, for that bill to proceed. For the TikTok thing. But Speaker of the House, oh boy, was that just like carpal tunnel surgery or something. Building a rocket. It's just holy cow. Heard about that Speaker of the House conundrum too. Yeah, I watch MSNBC a lot in the evenings. So, and yeah, that TikTok topic came up for sure. Yeah, that would be a big hit to the app for sure. So, yeah, I don't blame people for being worried. So, YouTube would probably go through the same thing if it was in a similar scenario, to tell you the truth. Yeah. The U.S. has probably known that TikTok's been known, China has shares in TikTok for a while. It was mentioned a bit back, and then I think there were concerns then that something prompted this bill to pass or get more steps in the Senate. So I'm Canadian, but yeah, that's basically what I picked up from MSNBC News. So that's how I got the information. So hey, let's do the number. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, there's this left. Yeah, 327. We'll do that first. Keep forgetting. Alright, 327. Yeah, we got purple out. There's some purple in here. Is this the only purple? Is it just the one? Or two? Yeah, I guess just a couple drills. There's purple here. Oh no, there's some down here too. Okay, I stand corrected. So yeah, not very often that I incorporate world news into my WIP and chats, but yeah, that's pretty prevalent. I just got into TikTok. I don't like post TikToks a lot. It's usually just like a pre-done filter that, yeah, I've played a couple of the games and like recorded my success on with the filter, but I myself don't make an incredible amount of TikToks, like in terms of making a living off of it, kind of thing. Like I don't earn any income from it, but yeah, pretty handy app. There are some YouTube creators who post their YouTube shorts onto TikTok, or TikTok shorts or TikToks end up on YouTube as videos, compilations, etc. Yeah, so TikTok is pretty influential in that sense for sure. So I do kind of see the panic or discomfort from a lot of people. I can understand it. Yeah, there are probably tons of other apps that, yeah, probably would compromise national security. Like, I don't think anything's 100% hack proof, but All right. Yeah, that was a very brief purple. Okay. All right. So yeah, don't freak out. 100%. TikTok's probably not going anywhere for a bit. Like, yeah, it sounds like this bill is passing, but in the Senate faster than any other initiative that I've heard of. Just crazy. If politics went that quick for stuff, imagine how much could get accomplished. But that's just me. It's just seeing that one scenario with TikTok. It's just holy cow. If you could, the Senate in the U.S. could agree on stuff like that a little more often, or come to a conclusion to pass a law or a bill or whatever. Just imagine how much they could accomplish. But yeah, I'm not a senator or in politics, but yeah. I think that kind of turnaround is annoying a lot of people too. It's like it struggle on other political issues which are of huge importance and affect millions more people than that of TikTok. But yeah, you just kind of drop the anchor when you're trying to move on more important issues. But this one, you're lifting the anchor and just cranking the ship forward. It's just really weird. Oh, a national security issue. It's like, okay, there's thousands of children suffering and dying from hunger in a war-torn country, and we're just kind of going la-di-da. It's just yikes. Just priorities are a little tilted lately. But yeah, just what I'm seeing in the news. Yeah, I don't mean to go all real world on here, but yeah, those are some pretty tumultuous events that are just repeated, like 3-hour Taylor Swift marathon at McDonald's that I had to endure for part of my shift. That one day. Nothing against Taylor Swift, but yeah, just a couple hours of just Taylor Swift songs in a row. Yeah, just it's rough. Yeah. Yeah, talking about real world events today apparently, but yeah, just won't make that a regular thing. Yeah, just try to keep the real world out of this. But it's basically down diamond painting. But yeah, that's a pretty high hitting news story for an app to get shut down. I'm not sure. I think Vine shut down all those years ago for different reasoning. But yeah, didn't TikTok come from Vine? Like a similar concept of Vine? Because Vine was shorts, so yeah, I forgot how Vine got shut down. I think they just shut it down. TikTok, I think, came from Vine's concept, so that would make sense because Vines were, yeah, shorts, really short videos. But yeah. I don't know. There'd probably just be like a new app created or something. Somebody would just create a new app if TikTok were to actually shut down. Oh, it's social media. It's right at your fingertips content. You learn something learn tons of stuff in like 5 minutes of watching various TikToks, etc. Not sure about like the true facts part, but you can absorb a lot of information in like 5 minutes of TikToks. Because it's like almost information overload, I feel. Like, and the videos loop too, like the TikToks loop if you don't swipe up or whatever on the app. So I can get stuck on those. I get stuck on YouTube Shorts. Yeah, it pretty easy to end up sitting there for like half an hour when you wanted to just check something on your phone when you're on Wi-Fi. It's like pretty easy to get sucked in to an app you didn't mean to go on because you seen a notification or something on your phone. Yeah, it happens to me quite a bit. I'm not on Wi-Fi constantly. Just don't want to be pulling out my phone every like 2 minutes to check a notification. Just turn the Wi-Fi off while I'm doing this kind of stuff. I just get messages and stuff later. But I don't know if shutting off TikTok would create riots or whatever, but I think that's not how some people just engage with others. Kind of like if you smoked, if you were a smoker and somebody took your cigarettes away and you couldn't immediately go get another pack of cigarettes or borrow a cigarette from somebody. Yeah, that dependency. If I didn't have at least a cup of coffee every day, I'd get a migraine. And if I could never get coffee again, for example, yeah, you'd probably be a little irritable and upset. For sure. Because it's habit in the first place, you're used to doing it, it's a reflex, possibly something you're comfortable with doing all the time. I'll just get 141 out. There's 2 symbol here. Yeah, so I have my vices and addictions. I've probably talked about it a couple times on here. Yeah, I'm addicted to caffeine. And I watch a lot of YouTube, so yeah. Watch YouTube Shorts ever since they came out, because they usually are pretty prominent once you get on YouTube. They're like the second spot, or if not at the top of the homepage for YouTube. So hey, check out these shorts. It's like, oh, oh hey, I like that creator. And then, yeah, you're just scrolling for half an hour. It's just, yeah. Yeah, so I like TikTok as well, but not to say I'm a content creator on that platform, but it's a nice app to pop on for a few minutes there. Followed various creators just for their content. It's brief. It's kind of a nice refresher if I've had a crazy day. Just like watching nonsense for a few minutes. Like, yeah. Yeah, there's some stuff where I just don't like, why is this on here? But yeah, uh, having to get rid of an app that's just like a social platform, yeah, be kind of annoying. Just kind of an emptiness somehow. It's like, oh, I could play this game or whatever, but it's like not out of service or whatever, etc. It's like, oh, it's gone now. Yeah, it definitely feels weird. That was a very brief 141. Or just like a few twos. Okay, number sign. Yeah, so I don't mean to trigger anybody about the TikTok thing, but yeah. Yeah, TikTok won't shut down immediately. It won't. It will be a process, but I'm sure there would be somebody who would kind of buy up the shares or something of this Chinese company or whatever, the developer or whatever, just to keep TikTok going. Like, I don't know. What if it were to be publicly funded or something? Like, what if people could just buy shares of it to keep it going? Like, I don't know too much about that stuff, but yeah, that gem's done in the book. So that was a very quick green. Or can people buy shares in TikTok? Is it a public stock? Is it on the stock exchange? I'm not sure. Yeah, why not just yeah, somebody just purchase it or whatever. Purchase the shares from China or whatever. And split it up or something. And then it would stay. It'd be a little more secure, minus China, because that's the main concern. So, because I think some people kind of depend on that social platform to earn a living, in a way, right? So, I don't know. Quite the issue, though, so kind of worth mentioning. But even though I'm a content creator, but yeah, just not on that platform. But yeah, it just kind of goes to show that if TikTok could get shut down, what does that mean for other social apps? Yeah, it just kind of makes you stop and think for a second. And it's like, is this the start of locking down on certain apps? Like, are we just freaking out about who's developing these apps and just getting rid of them? Oh, it just kind of makes you wonder. Alright, but yeah, you've been watching Echoes of Colorado with Jeffrey Morrison. Down below in the description, I put the main website links for Conqueror and Pacer. They're just down there for curiosity's sake. I'm working on Great Barrier Reef, like the east coast of Australia, for Conqueror now. Yeah, Route 66 is done, so I'll just write Great Barrier Reef instead now. And I'm still working on the coastline of Ireland. These are virtual challenges, of course, in Pacer. So Yep, you'll just be taken to the main website if you click on those links. If they are clickable links, I think they're hyperlinks anyway. So yeah, I won't earn a commission or anything. I'm not trying to sell you anything. They're just there because I do talk about these virtual challenges every once in a while. I do kind of provide updates or whatever, just in these WIP and chats. So yeah. Yeah, I didn't mean to worry too many people about TikTok, but yeah, it's a big news story right now. So, and it affects like millions of people. So, doesn't sound like a huge scare for some people, but yeah, it's kind of a reality check for a lot of app users for TikTok. Any updates regarding Echoes of Color here on YouTube, the channel? I will just post here on YouTube. So, since I don't have Facebook or Instagram anymore, so well, no access to my accounts, so I'm not even going to bother going back. So with those, not very secure in my opinion. So anyway, take care. All the best. Yeah, I'll just post finished photos, start photos, explain the canvas section by section until it's completed in these Echoes of Color posts. Yeah, on YouTube at Echoes of Color. Yeah, so that's where you'll find updates about the channel. But yeah, take care, all the best, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.